viewers, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight we're going to take a look at Innis Gunn Original Oak Aged Beer. This is going to be one of the most unique beers on the market today. This one here, during the brewing process, once they're finished brewing it, and they actually store it in oak barrels for about 30 days. And then after that, they pour it into a marrying tun that blends the beers over the course of another 47 days. So this beer actually takes about 77 days to brew, to mature prior to a release. There's been a lot of talk about this brand. This brand has actually become famous, and it's also Canada's #1 British imported beer. And the funny thing is that they actually came across that brewing technique quite by accident. One thing they were experimenting with is that the original brewer of Innis Gunn, they used to work for the company, I think it's William Grant and Son. They make like whiskeys like Glenfiddich and William Grant. One thing they were experimenting with, and one thing that's commonplace in the whiskey industry, is actually using oak barrels that were used for something else, and then for brewing whiskeys that have different flavors. So the one thing they wanted to try to do is they wanted to try to create a ale flavored beer. So they brewed up a special batch of ale. Aged it in bourbon barrels that were brought over from the United States over to Edinburgh, Scotland, where this is from. And afterwards, then they were done. They disposed of the beer, brewed the whiskey and stored the whiskey in those same barrels to impart an ale flavor to them. Then one day, a couple of years after this, they decided to give that particular beer a test. And lo and behold, that beer became one of the most critically acclaimed brews in the world for being unique as well as exquisitely complex. I think they came out around 2002, 2003. And since then, they've gone on to, they've got the honor of being the #1 imported British beer in Canada. Since then, they've actually come out with several different beers. They've come out with their blonde. They've come out with different special editions such as rum cask, triple matured, Canadian cask, Canada Day versions, as well as an IPA and a blonde. Now, the two ones that we see here regularly are the Innis Gunn Original and the Innis Gunn Blonde. I've had both. First time I had them, they come in this clear bottle. The first time I ever had them, I probably didn't have the greatest of opinion. It's been a while since I've tried one since, but I am aware that this is considered one of the most exquisite, unique beers on the market. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look at this one to see what I think of this. So let's crack it open. What's it say on the back? To make Innis Gunn, we hand select barrels which are packed with the most delicious oak flavors. Over many weeks, our unique maturation slowly unlocks these flavors from deep inside the oak grain, the beer growing in character with every hour that passes. Only when it has matured to perfection do we bottle and release it. The result is a refreshing, honey-hued beer with aromas of vanilla and toffee, and a highly malty, lightly oaked finish. So yeah, definitely a delicious sounding brew. But is it? Let's take a look and find out. Put this in my tulip snifter here. Already you can tell it's got a nice golden amber kind of hue to it. I heard someone describe it as honey, and it does kind of look like that. That's what it says on the Innis Gunn website. Got about a finger ahead. Oh yeah, that looks like honey. Honey, come home. Very pretty looking. You can see that right there in the glass, where it's got a nice, kind of like almost like golden orange kind of look to it, with hints of amber. Head's dissipated. That didn't stick around very long. Well, it's definitely pretty looking. Let's give it a sniff. I'm picking up like sense of like very faint vanilla, And there's a scent of toffee. And there's like a mildly floral, like hop aroma present in that as well. Perhaps a little bit citrusy. Yeah, I'm picking up a bit of lemon in that as well. It's very nice smelling. My only worry is that it might be a bit on the skunky side. It's got a bit of a sweetness to that smell as well. You definitely tell it smells kind of like almost like a whiskey. Oh man, does it ever. Kicking it up a little like that, ooh. The smells just come right out. Very sweet. Toffee malty note. Gentle vanilla in the back. That's got some nice smell to it. After doing that a bit, it doesn't smell like it's skunky anymore. Might have just been like a little bit at the top of the bottle or something. I tell you, that's a very nice smelling beer. So let's give it a taste. Wow. Taste of butter toffee and vanilla. And it's got a nice woody taste to it as well in the aftertaste. It's not too bitter. There's like a little bit of light bitterness in the back. But it just socks you with those sweetness flavors. Oh. Where have you been all my life? Whoa, that's good. Perhaps a bit of a taste of orange in there as well. But it fades into like a buttery toffee kind of taste. That butteriness might be caused by the hint of vanilla in the back. Wow. And it's mildly sweet. It's not like it's overpowering. And for a beer that's... What's the ABV on this? For a beer that's 6.6% ABV, the alcohol is mashed perfectly. And that beer is delightfully smooth and very soft. Wow. That is one complex beer. And a very unique taste here. There's not many beers out there on the market that really taste like this. And it's a taste that for some people might take some getting used to. But once you do, this might be a regular staple of your fridge. Well, I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit and I'll come back with some thoughts. Alright, so what did I think of Innis Gunn Original? Man, that's one good brew. That is so delightfully smooth. As you can see, it is almost gone. Just a little bit there, and I'm savoring that. Even if it is backwash. That is delicious. As I was drinking it, more flavors came out. I found it had like a nice hint of coffee in that taste along with the toffee. It was very nice and deceptively smooth for such a strong alcohol beer. That is good. I would certainly recommend that again, and I will certainly be buying this again. This is delicious. I loved it. Oh, that's good. I would certainly recommend checking this up if you are interested in craft brews, because it's definitely a taste to be had. This, I'm gonna give this one. I was so impressed with this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5. It's that good. I'm very glad that I actually turned around and gave this beer another chance, because the last time I had this, I think they had their Innis Gunn Blonde, and it was, of course, being in a clear bottle, it must have been an old one on the shelf. It was skunk. It was just, it didn't taste that good. This right here, that must have been a fresh bottle, because that was absolutely delicious. Good to the last drop. It's like sex in a bottle. That's awesome. Alright, thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's beer reviews. Tune in next time. We got some more beer reviews coming up, so subscribe to my channel for more. Talk to you later. Bye.